Like postcards, thank you notes are one of those things that take very little effort, yet bring so much joy and happiness. I can be guilty of not always getting round to sending them, but the truth is that thank you notes can benefit the sender as much as the receiver. The notion of being thankful reminding us of not only what we have received from others, but floating us in a broader cloud of gratitude. And it doesn't have to be a thanks for a particular gesture or gift. Next year, I'm going to make it a resolution of sorts to randomly send a short note out once a month to someone that I'm grateful for. I remember this great campaign by the Royal Mail. Do you remember it? When I was little, they had this slogan, "I saw this and thought of you." So brilliant. And it's definitely a sentiment to revive in these times where real connection is more important than ever. The flourish of ink on a page, no matter what your handwriting's like. The selection of stamps and stationery. I love to decorate the envelopes too. And build up anticipation. I've always adored stickers, and envelopes are the perfect base for them. A handwritten note is something that feels immediately meaningful. I'm Aleksandra Olenska, and I've worked as a creative director and stylist for luxury brands including Chanel, Celine and Vanessa Bruno, as well as magazines including Vogue and Harper's Bazaar. And I've been featured in international press including Forbes, Elle, The Sunday Times and The Independent. I now help directors and leaders in midlife and beyond to rebalance that work, busy lifestyle you've become accustomed to, because you know life's too short to stay in that career-driven comfort zone. I help you to redesign and restyle your life, especially at midlife with life-changing transitions such as the breakup of relationship, divorce, menopause, or turning 40 and beyond. From your home and your wardrobe to your mind and social life, I help you with your stylish next chapter to step into your best life, because I know you're ready to rock life again. I try and have a selection of note cards at hand, mostly from museum gift shops, ready for an impromptu thank you note, and love to make little illustrated versions too. Getting something unexpected in the post that's not a bill can fill you with a childish sense of glee, and who wouldn't want that? A thank you note can be as simple as a single line on a note card, but it could even be as basic as a squiggle on a post-it note. And they're the embodiment of modern elegance in a digital era. A thank you note can also include a thoughtful image. After a dinner or an event, it can be beautiful to go that little extra effort and print out a photo that you took, perhaps of the person or just something lovely from the event, and send it to the host. It's a lovely memory of a moment and showing that you care. For me, the best thank you notes are deeply personal, sharing an intimate smile with the receiver. I was fortunate enough to be taught by Professor Louise Wilson, who was the incredible, inspiring and notorious director of the prestigious MA in Fashion Design at Central St Martin's before her death. I will forever be grateful to her for taking a chance on me and letting me onto the master's course with no sewing or drawing skills. I read literature at university before working at magazines and newspapers, initially writing and then styling. I remember Louise said that she thought I was interesting as she gave me a place on the course and asked me to fill in an admissions form on my way out. Louise had a reputation for saying it like it is and frequently had students trembling and in tears at her office. Just by her desk, though, was a wall of thank you notes, including one of my own, from students that had gone on to become designers and creative directors and have their own labels all over the world. You don't need to devote a whole wall to your thank you notes if you don't want to. You'll have heard me talking about keeping a smile file folder of joy on your phone. This could include pictures of yourself looking fabulous and outfits that you know you look great in, images of your family or even just of cats doing funny things, and also screenshots and pictures of thank you notes, perhaps from text messages in your phone and gorgeous messages and the kind words of others. In our disposable era, compiling the positivity can be very helpful. And when you're in need of a little pepping up, open up your smile file and enjoy the warmth and joy that it emits. Now, I'm very English, and once I was staying at the ranch in Malibu, which is an amazing sanctuary for getting back in touch with yourself if anyone's looking for that kind of thing. And on the first night, you went around the dinner table and everyone had to say what you were grateful for at that moment. I could spot the other English guests a mile off, like me, their eyes rolling to the back of their heads, with this public display of maybe American cheese. It all reminded me a little too much of saying grace and the convent school that I went to as a child. But the truth is that it is important to stop and reflect on how far you have come and what you're thankful for, even if that's privately to yourself. It's so easy to just plough on in a fuzz of work, work, work and busyness and what's next without stopping to breathe and be thankful. I know that I'm guilty of that at least. Because if you don't, you'll have that ghastly feeling of life passing you by. And is this it? If you're not the sort of person who already journals in the mornings, writing 3 things daily that you're grateful for, at this time of year, with gifts aplenty as the seasons change and a new year opens up to us, it can be wonderful to write a thank you note to yourself for all the things that you've been through and are thankful for the people who have helped you through life, but also for yourself and how you've navigated life, how you've got this far, for your body and how it's kept you going. It's time to thank your mind, your body and your soul and give yourself a round of applause. I'm often reminded of that Nina Simone song. I'm not going to sing it as I really can't sing, but where she switches the lyrics and attention away from what she hasn't got and towards what she has. She sings, "But what have I got that no one's going to take away? I got my brains, I got my ears, I got my eyes, I got my nose, I got my liver, I got my life." Let me know in the comments below what you're thankful for. And I say merci and thank you so much for watching. À la prochaine. Bye bye.